There's a delay. What? That song, it's like our top song. Three times out of 4 weeks.
I only sang this song like one time.
You know that people can hear you. All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to get started in about 1 minute. It's Brandon here with presidential trivia. So let's get ready. If you're feeling executive today, and vote on what you think is your best answer. Also, for my co-host, way over there, say hello to Faith Olson and her line green minutes. All right, here we go. Who was the first president to be born in the United States? Was it number 1, Martin Van Buren, 2, James Madison, 3, James K. Polk, or Millard Fillmore? Who was the first president to be born in the United States? Which, fun fact, now it's a law that you must be born in the United States. But clearly then it was not, because most of those folks would have been born in England. And if you didn't know that, the more you know.
I can't do this because I made the questions.
Faith can't play because she made the questions. So, if you feel like Faith is cheating, she is. All right, let's see what that answer is going to be. I don't know, actually. I didn't make these questions. Again, Faith made the questions. So, she knows I don't. So maybe I should play. Then maybe I can win. Anywho. Since it's presidential trivia, somebody put in the chat, what do you think the prize should be for the winner? All right, the answer was Martin Van Buren. Everybody guessed James K. Polk, and Everybody got it wrong.
Those are hard.
So, spoiler alert, when I asked Faith to make these questions, she said, "Do you want like hard questions or?" And I said, "Absolutely. Make people cry." So, which state has produced the most US presidents? Is it Delaware, Virginia, Pennsylvania, or Ohio? I see some guesses for Ohio there. Sean with the Ohio guess. Being from South Carolina, Charleston in particular, it's my opinion that nothing good ever comes from Ohio. So there's that. Anywho, about 3 more seconds till you get the answer. Sean, are you from Ohio? I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. My guess is Virginia. I'm going to go with Virginia. See what the answer is.
There's a candle company that sells candles based on places, and the unscented candle is the Ohio candle.
That makes total sense. I don't know if you friends heard that, but Faith just told me that there's a candle company that makes candles. It was Virginia. Good job to Jasmine and Matthias. She said there's a candle company that makes candles based on states, and the scent for the Ohio candle is unscented. I stand behind that too. All right, question number 3. What does the S in Harry S. Truman stand for? Is it Stephen, Samuel, Smith, or nothing? It's just S. What's your middle name? S. Is that how you spell that? E-S? Nope. It's just S. Just S. Let's see. Again, I didn't make these questions, so I don't know the answer. But if I had to choose, I would answer number 2. So let's see if I get it right. So far, I'm 1 for 1 because I didn't guess on the first one. But so I feel like I should get credit for that. Faith disagrees. All right, here we go. The S in Harry S. Truman stands for salty.
That's what you're gonna be.
Just waiting, calculating the answer. Which I don't understand. What are they calculating? It's a multiple choice question. We already told them what the answer is. Just waiting on all your answers to see who's going to get this one right. It was nothing. It literally stands for nothing. I don't understand that.
It's a mix of his 2 middle names. They couldn't decide, so they just said S.
What were his 2 middle names?
I don't know.
Faith said the S was a mix of his 2 middle names. I don't know what that means. All right. Who was the first president to be married in the White House? Was the first president to be married in the White House? Was it Rutherford B. Hayes, who I think talked like that? How would you, if your name was Rutherford B. Hayes, how would you introduce yourself?
Exactly like that.
Hello, I'm Rutherford B. Hayes. Was it Grover Cleveland, Calvin Coolidge, or no one has ever been married in the White House? I know. I think it's 4. Probably wrong. I think I'm wrong. Because I feel like it should have been JFK.
Should I have put JFK?
It would have been a good one to throw people off because JFK I think was the first president that was single.
No, he wasn't.
What? That's
Another
ridiculous.
one was, but you made me take that question out. So.
The one that married his cousin? I didn't make you.
I asked, and you did not respond.
Gotcha. It was Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland, man. Hey, turn your volume up real quick and see if you can hear what I'm saying.
Which one?
Either one. Cool. Just wanted to check that you guys could hear me. My microphone thing is not registering. So, which U.S. president bought Alaska from Russia? Was it Roosevelt, Eisenhower, Johnson, or Harding? I do know the answer to this question, so I'm not going to tell you. But yes, there was a president who bought Alaska from Russia, and they called it this president's blunder. It was like so and so's blunder. It's like it was a big deal. Everyone was like, "You bought what now? Alaska for what? Why?" And then joke was on them. There's so much oil in Alaska, so it was a good purchase because they bought it for like 3 cents an acre or something crazy like that. So the moral of the story is, if you can buy land for 3 cents an acre, might as well do it. Now that everyone's in, I just want you to know that I know the answer. It's Eisenhower.
Oh, that's not what I put. I don't think that's what I put.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I knew.
I don't think that's what I put.
Did you put Roosevelt? What?
This is what Google said.
Man, I'm questioning everything I knew about my life
Look
now.
it up.
We're gonna double check this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna double check this
I
one.
put Andrew Johnson. That's what Google said.
Johnson's blender? Huh. Anyway. Who was the youngest U.S. president? Was it John F. Kennedy, Benjamin Harrison, Theodore Roosevelt, or William Howard Taft? Benjamin Harrison doesn't even sound like a president.
He's like 29.
Benjamin Harrison sounds like a name they just made up so that they could put another president in there. So, youngest U.S. president, JFK, Benjamin Harrison, Teddy Roosevelt, or William Howard Taft? I'm pretty sure it's JFK. If not, I'm going to be super sad about my knowledge of history because I thought it was more than that. Fun fact about me, I majored in history in college for the first year that I went, and then I quit and didn't go back to college until way later. So,
Like last year.
that did not go well. No, I didn't start back last year. I started back to finish my degree last year, but Teddy Roosevelt, really? What is this? Okay, yeah, I believe the Google. Like, I'm going to believe Google over my own memory from middle school. Johnson's. I try. Faith is really disappointed in me right now. All right, who was the first president elected who had been previously divorced? Getting into the heavy stuff here. First president elected who had previously been divorced, was it Lyndon B. Johnson, Grover Cleveland, Ronald Reagan, or Richard Nixon? You know, Grover Cleveland's name's popped up a couple of times. I feel like eventually he's got to be the right answer. But maybe not this time. Johnson, Cleveland, Reagan, or Nixon? I also kind of feel like it should be Richard Nixon. So, what do we think here? Johnson, Cleveland, Reagan, Nixon. Totally. Yeah, we're playing for 100 Shroot bucks.
Matthias, you're killing it.
Playing for 100 Shroot bucks today. You guys better get it together. You don't want Matthias to win. Although it would save me on postage for the gift card. Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. Fun thing about Ronald Reagan is he was not a politician really until he became president, right? I think he was an actor first. How's that work? I worked for Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura. Anyway. All right, which U.S. president was ticketed for riding his horse too fast? Okay. Sir, do not fast, you are galloping. Was it James K. Polk, Chester A. Arthur, Ulysses S. Grant, or Warren G. Harding? I just want it to be Warren G. Harding for a lot of reasons.
What reasons?
I said a lot, okay? I'm not going to share them all. Anyway. No, I think I'm going to guess Warren G. Harding. Or I'll change my guess to whatever Matthias said. Ulysses S. Grant. That makes sense. He was in battle. He probably rode a horse a lot. He was probably real comfortable with horseback riding. Makes sense that he would gallop a little too fast. How do you even know? Like, that's the question I want to know. How do you know if you're going too fast? Like, if you're in a car, there's a dial that tells you how fast you are going, and there's a speed limit sign that tells you how fast you can go. If the number on the dial is higher than the number on the sign, you're going too fast. But horses are not equipped with any such dial. And thus it makes it more difficult to know if you're going too fast. But it was in fact Ulysses S. Grant. Good job using logic to figure that out based on the fact that he rode a horse a lot. All right. Who was the only president to have a PhD? Eisenhower, Wilson, Ford, Millard Franklin? That's not a real person.
It is.
No way. What number was he?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
All right. We're going to our statistician over here to figure out who the heck Millard Franklin is. How does Google know what president was pulled over? How does Google know a president was pulled over on a horse? You just said earlier, Sean, that Google knows everything. You can't say that they don't know everything all of a sudden. Don't be a flip-flopper, man.
Did I put the wrong name?
Yeah, the dude's name was Millard Fillmore.
No, it was Fillmore.
See, I knew it. Millard Franklin is a fake president. He's like the president of Prussia.
That's not it anyways. It's okay.
Yeah, lucky for us that wasn't the real answer. Be willing to bet. Let's see. Hold on really fast. PhD. Woodrow Wilson. Fun fact about me, I am not the president, nor do I have a PhD.
2 facts.
Woodrow Wilson was the answer. I'm so smart. Matthias is so smart. Good job, Jasmine and Josiah. Please someone beat Matthias. All right, guys. We've got about 6 more questions left. This president had 15 kids. Well, that's one way to live your life, or lack thereof. All right. Was it John Tyler, John Quincy Adams, Chester A. Arthur, or James K. Polk? Polk and Arthur keep showing up too. I think eventually one of those is to be the right answer also. I feel like this one sounds like whichever president was president before all of the others would be the answer to me. So because having 15 kids is something that not many people do nowadays. Just saying. Who's it gonna be? President with 15 kids. Is that even possible? Like, he could just use his family as his cabinet.
John Tyler is totally real. It is possible.
That'd be so cool. Like, if you were the president and your cabinet was all your children.
What if you had to fire one of your kids?
Yes.
No.
James K. Polk, the press secretary, gets to be the one with the most Instagram followers. Whoever's the best at Call of Duty gets to be the Secretary of Defense. Good times. So you have competitions between your children. It's pretty great. Whoa, okay. These are escalating. This president had a pet alligator. Who needs a Secret Service when you got a pet alligator? Richard Nixon, William McKinley, Herbert Hoover, our good old pal Rutherford B. Hayes. That sounds like...
You sound like Nick Miller pretending to be Julius Pepperwood. That's exactly what you sound.
I'm Julius Pepperwood. So I feel like having a pet alligator is a very Rutherford B. Hayes thing to do. My name is Rutherford B. Hayes. Have you met my pet alligator? His name's Charlie.
2.
What?
This guy had 2.
Oh, guys, this just in. Alligator, plural. He had 2 alligators. This many. That is twice as many alligators as I assumed he had. All right, let's see who it is. It better be Rutherford B. Hayes. I'm going to lose so much respect for that guy. It is Herbert Hoover. What a Hoover thing to do. Man, Herbert Hoover was the president during the Great Depression, and in fact, most people blamed him for the Great Depression. So I feel like if you're being blamed for the Great Depression and you're rolling with pet alligators, like people are going to hate you even more. Like, I can't afford lunch and you can feed an alligator? Yeah, anyway. This president was a model in college. Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, Gerald Ford, John F. Kennedy.
Are you supposed to be in a meeting right now?
I got 12 minutes.
It was just in the chat.
What? Who said that? All right, who was the model in college? Carter, Reagan, Ford, or JFK? I'm supposed to be in a meeting at 3:30. Just so everyone's aware, I'm not lost. All right, who's it going to be? I think it was Reagan, but I'm probably wrong again. Could also be John F. Kennedy. In fact, I feel like these are all the pretty presidents.
I looked at all the pictures.
Jimmy Carter had that big old giant smile. It's a little scary, but I could see him being like a tooth model. Ford, come on. All right, that was question number 12. We have 3 questions remaining, and all of them probably more difficult than the last. I'm waiting to see, like, who was the first president with visible tattoos? Which president was the captain of his cheerleading team in high school? Okay, this is fun. Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Barack Obama, or George W. Bush? Huh. There's a short list of presidents that I would guess to be the captain of their cheerleading team in high school. None of these 4 gentlemen are on that list. So I feel like
Who is on the list?
John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter,
He's on all your lists.
Ronald Reagan, and Gerald Ford. Oh man, if I had to choose, Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson. That's my final answer.
I think a lot of people got this one right.
What did I say? I said Lyndon B. Johnson. W, come on. Just throw me off, man. Glad I'm not officially playing. No one will remember how many I got right.
I'll remember. I'll always know.
Of course you will. Here's a fun fact. Faith spends 98.7% of her time judging me.
Not true. That's not what the paper says.
It's a little less. All right. Which president banned squirrels from the White House? That's, yeah, I'm with that. John Quincy Adams, Martin Van Buren, Dwight D. Eisenhower, or William Henry Harrison. Fun fact, William Henry Harrison is the only president who has not yet been an option as an answer to one of these questions out of these 4. There are also several other presidents who have yet to be listed. Also, fun fact, there are several presidents listed as answers so far that don't exist.
Just the one.
Sean says John Tyler is fake too, so I don't know about that.
John Tyler's the 10th president. It's on,
Who are you gonna
it's on my
believe?
White House. It's on my White House website.
Who are you gonna believe? The White House website or Sean? All right. Listen, squirrels are terrorists, so it makes a lot of sense that they were banned from the White House. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Smart man, that Eisenhower. Get rid of those pests. No squirrels on the lawn. How do you do that, though? Like, what? Do you, like...
Shoot them. I don't know.
Okay. The Secret Service is busy spending all their time hunting squirrels instead of protecting them from both enemies, foreign and domestic. All right. Which president's real name is Leslie? Okay. Is it Gerald Ford, William H. Taft, Zachary Taylor, or James A. Garfield, which I think is another fake president?
No, it isn't.
Chester, man.
No, that's Chester A. Arthur.
What?
Oh, it is just James Garfield, but it is so the A is made up. His middle name could have started with an A.
It could have.
We don't
Okay,
know that.
fair enough, but I doubt it did. All right, which president's real name is Leslie? I could go with Gerald Ford on this one. Steve Morris. Secret Service was founded to keep squirrels off the White House property. Hashtag fact. Hashtag probably. Oh my gosh, guys, this just in. James Garfield's middle name was Abraham or Abram. Abram. Who knew? Faith knew.
I did.
Apparently. It's good to have people around to keep you honest from time to time. Gerald Ford got that one right. The only thing that would have made it better was if he was the captain of his cheerleading team in high school.
I don't make the rules, just the questions.
Yeah. Well, guys, I got to say, presidential trivia, much harder than Star Wars trivia. Jasmine Carranza, 13 out of 15. Holy cow. Well done, kid. Well done. So, hey, Jasmine, good job. Way to get that dub. Way to beat Matthias. I can tell you, this just in. He's crying in his office right now. I can hear him. Sean, one right. Man, good job. You almost got perfect the other way. In fact, I know some teachers will say that if you can get all the questions wrong, they'll give you an A. But you were so close, bro. Hey, Jasmine, well done. Good job winning today's presidential trivia. Shoot me a message, email, or tell me in the chat where you would like a gift card to, and we will get that in the mail for you this week. Guys, it's been super fun. Glad you could play presidential trivia today. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Listen, this is important. Tomorrow night, Collective Live, 6:30. You're going to want to be there because guess what? We're doing it live. You're going to want to check it out. We're going to play some games in the chat, and you could have DoorDash delivered to your house by us. Well, by DoorDash from us. But anyway, you're going to want to be there tomorrow night, Collective actually live, and we will see you then. Till next time. Peace out.